Hey, what's going on,
Hello.
everybody? Whit and Carrie here. Excited to be hanging out with you guys today on today's Daily Dose of Awesome. Really excited. And for those
Yes.
of you who are going to be joining us live, just comment who you are, where you're from, and for our replay watchers, what we want you guys to do is definitely drop us a hashtag replay. That way we know that you guys are checking this out. And we can come back later and give you guys a shout out as you guys come back and watch it. So again,
Yes.
those of you who are going to be joining us live, comment who you are, where you're from. Let us know where you guys are coming
Hey,
in
Bart.
from. And hopefully everybody here had a great holiday. Everybody has been safe. We definitely want to recognize the time of spending with family. Bart, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a great holiday season. And hopefully you guys are still hanging out a little bit with family, taking a look at what you guys are going to be doing come the new year and what that's going to look like. Me and Carrie are excited to be sharing the Daily Dose of Awesome with you guys today because we have something, as 2018 comes to a close. I want to ask you guys a question. How many of you guys have set the so-called New Year's resolution? And how many of you are still setting the New Year's resolution come the new year? Drop me just a comment in the just drop me a comment down below if you guys are still setting the New Year's resolution, because that's what we're going to be talking about today, because we want to help you guys avoid a very, very common thing that a lot of people do when it comes to getting excited about their business in the 2019. Never have, never will. Thank you, Bart. Love it. Thank you for not doing that. And hopefully more and more people are starting to catch on to that they're not doing that anymore, but actually using something a lot different. And that's what we're going to be talking about. Me and Carrie want to help you kind of avoid some of the pitfalls of when it comes to a lot of network marketers, home-based business owners, online marketers. They set the New Year's resolution every year, and very few of them actually meet that resolution or even really stick to it within the first couple weeks of the year. And we're going to be talking about that as well. Prefer S SMART goals. And Bart, I'm going to change your SMART goals to S SMART goals. And me and Carrie,
S-Smart results.
S SMART results. Sorry, S SMART results.
Yep.
Definitely go check out that DDOA that me and Carrie did a little while back. Yeah, you might have to search for it, but we did something called S SMART results. But again, we're going to be talking about, New Year's resolutions versus action plans, okay? And which one is going to be more effective, and the reason that it's going to be more effective, because a lot of people, they set the New Year's resolution, right? And again, for those of you that have jumped on, how many of you ever did the New Year's resolution? Okay, we all did it. We've done it.
I know that, I think back to our very first, few years in business, especially, we would always say, this is our year, right?
Yeah.
We're going to make this year the best. We're going to talk to more people. We're going to enroll more people. We're going to rank advance.
Can you see what she's doing there? We're going to talk to more people. This is going to be our year. We're going to rank advance.
How many of you have said that this year? I want to know. If you said that this year, drop a 1 in the comments.
Yes, drop a 1 in the comments if you have said that before, or if you're currently saying that. Just drop us a 1 down below. Let us know if you guys are currently saying that. Because listen to the language that Carrie is speaking here when she's saying that. I'm going to rank advance. I'm going to talk to more people. Okay, this is going to be our year. The problem with that is that was the resolution that we set for ourselves. That was it.
That was it.
We were very general. We just said we were going to rank advance. We didn't actually put into play what that actually looked like to rank advance.
And here's the thing,
we didn't map it out.
Yeah, and we were listening to a whole bunch of people, and they're like, you just got to make the decision, right?
Yep,
and
that was it. The decision.
Was it. All we had to do was make the decision, and it would click in our minds, and we'd go and we hustle our faces off like Gary Vee was telling us, and we would make it.
Yep.
And sadly enough, we see a lot of entrepreneurs doing that every single year. They say this is going to be their year, as they were in December.
Yes, exactly. And so we want to help you guys move forward. We want you guys to make 2019 the best year, rounding out 2018, getting this all set up for 2019. That way you guys are moving forward, not with a New Year's resolution, but an actual action plan moving forward. So let's say, for example, every year, how many people set the I'm going to lose 40 pounds in 2019, or 50 pounds in 2019, wherever. I'm going to drink a gallon of water every single day, or whatever that may be. A lot of people set these things that they want you know, they want to be able to do these things. The problem is that that is all that they're doing is they're just saying it. Okay, so for example, the person that wanted to lose weight or 40 pounds or whatever that may be, where are they currently at? The first thing that they need to do is identify where they're at right now. Okay, so I want you guys to ask yourself in your business, where are you at right now? Okay, are you stuck? You know, are you frustrated? Are you overwhelmed? Are you in so much fear of you know, because you feel the other things that there's so much training out there, I don't know where to start. Where are you guys at currently right now in your business? Okay, and I want you guys to identify that. You know, drop us in the comment just below. Where do you guys feel that you're at right now? Okay, and if you feel stuck, that's okay. If you feel like there's a lot of fear and it's actually keeping you back from actually taking action, great. That's okay. Write it down. Put it down, because what we want to help you identify, you've got to identify where you're at right now. Okay, because you can't move forward with just saying, oh, I'm going to rank advance. You know, I didn't rank advance this year, so I'm just going to say I'm going to rank advance this year. And I'm going to do that by talking to more people. Okay, I want you guys to be able to map out this action plan for yourself, so that way you guys can move forward.
Yep.
Okay, stuck and frustrated, but still plugging away. Absolutely. Awesome.
Hey, Kirsten, good to see you.
And
Brian.
Bart, I want you to even dive in a little deeper to that. Okay, stuck and frustrated, but plugging away. What does plugging away look like? Okay, we want you guys to really get into this. And what is that next step? So if you're stuck and frustrated, what is that next step to being not stuck and frustrated?
But before you can even identify that, you have where you're at, right? You also have to determine, where do you want to be by the end of 2019?
Yes.
You have your bookends, right? If you don't know where it is, that target that you're aiming for, guess what? And it has to be like so crystal clear, clearly defined. If you say, I want to be a six-figure earner, that's not specific enough. Because to be a six-figure earner, you could be making $100,000 a year, or you could be making $999,999 a year, right? So you need to identify what exactly is that number that you're shooting for by the end of 2019.
Yep. And so as we're talking about this, guys, we want you guys to write this down. Where are you currently at? And then what is that end goal that you're going for? What is that end result, I should say, that end result that you're going for? Okay, and we want you to write that down. Get super clear on these two things. Okay, and then once you have, okay, what those two things are, like Carrie said, your bookends, then we can start moving forward. Okay, I'm stuck and frustrated right now. What is my next step in moving forward? Maybe it's taking action. Okay, cool. Well, what does taking action look like? Okay, is it Facebook Lives? Is it better engagement? Or if you are doing Facebook Lives, how do I get better engagement on those Facebook Lives? Okay, or advertising. If you're running ads, okay, cool. What is, if that's your next step in moving forward and getting stuck or getting unstuck or whatever, okay, what about advertising? Okay, dig deep, break that down, and then take the action. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, and if we go into, what we was talking about, so many people every single year, they say, this is my year, I'm going to lose how many pounds, right? And the thing is they say, I'm going to eat healthy and I'm going to go to the gym. But what they don't do is they don't actually give themselves action steps for while they're at the gym, right?
What do you have to do at the gym?
What do you have to do at the gym? What does
what exercises do you need to do
even look like, right, for you? Because here's the thing. You can say, oh, I'm just going to eat healthier, and you cut out one thing and you might lose a couple pounds, but the second you start eating that stuff again, right, it's just going to come right back on. So when it comes to your business and those action steps, what you need to identify is a strategy, right? So you have your action steps inside an entire strategy that's going to get you to where you want to be. It can't just be, I'm going to talk to more people, right? So you need to find a way to, one, generate leads, right? Have leads come to you, because when Whit and I would, build our business before Elite Marketing Pro, we would just say we're going to go talk to more people. But guess what? In order to talk to more people, that meant it was so much more time placed on us.
Yes.
He's got to pee, you guys. You know that he's going to make an appearance at least 3 times in our DDOAs. But so when it comes to your strategy, hey, Jan, good to see you. So when it comes to your strategy, the first step that you need is a way to generate leads on autopilot. And that's the first thing that Elite Marketing Pro teaches you when you first start coming in any of their mentorship programs. If you're curious about, different strategies that you can take a look at, or different mentorship programs Elite Marketing Pro has, definitely meet with your coach, all right? They'll happily walk you through that. It's not like any high pressure thing. It's just so that you can get that strategy down of what exactly you're going to be doing. So step 1, Find a way to generate leads on autopilot. Facebook ads, Facebook advertising, and really, you don't even necessarily have to do Facebook advertising. If you're looking to go the free route, like Whit said, Facebook Lives, you know, connecting with people. If you don't, here's the thing though, if you don't find a way to pay for advertising, you'll never be able to scale it without your own efforts. And that was one of the biggest things that Whit and I figured out in 2016. We made our resolution, and Whit said, I'm going to figure out a strategy this time. I'm going to figure out the actual steps, the actual action steps that I need to take to make 2016 our year. And that's exactly what he did. You know, he found Elite Marketing Pro, we went VIP, and we had that action plan in place for us. We knew exactly what we needed to do to reach that 6-figure mark, and so we started doing it. And here's the thing, we were able to scale it. We were able to scale it quickly, and that's how we were able to hit 6 figures in less than 10 months.
And here's the cool thing is we felt a lot overwhelmed. We felt a lot of frustration as we were going through that as well. But the cool thing is that we always knew what was the next step for us to move forward. Okay, even if it was small. Okay, even if it wasn't something huge where it was going to make us a ton of money right away or whatever that may be, but we knew what we needed to do to get to our end result that we were looking for.
And and the cool thing is that we knew that even if that step, if we were stuck, sometimes even that step just meant reaching out to our mentor or reaching out to a Facebook ad coach or someone that was there inside the community that could help us move forward.
Being able to stay plugged in. And real quick, Jan, thanks for joining us. Kirsten, thanks for joining us. But how many of you guys can relate to this? How many of you guys have actually sat down and mapped out what it looks like for you to achieve your result that you want in 2019? Okay, like Carrie said, if you're going to say 6 figures, okay, cool. What does that look like? Okay, if you're right here, identify where you're at right now, and what is that next step for you moving forward to get you closer to that result? Maybe some of you are already doing it, and so even if you're feeling this stuff and frustrated, you're probably doing those things, and you're doing these things over and over and over again. Okay, what is your next step to get you to where you want to be? Okay, because a lot of people, they start to take action, and all of a sudden they'll take a couple action, they'll get stuck in one action step. Right? They'll get stuck in the one action step. Oh, I got to learn Facebook ads. Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, you're learning Facebook ads. You're getting better with Facebook ads. Okay, but what's the next step to make those Facebook ads even better? What is that next step? Okay, because the cool thing about Facebook ads, guys, you turn them on. You got to leave them for a little while anyways. You can be working on other things. I promise you. Okay. So what is the next action step after the Facebook ads? What else do you need to do? Oh, maybe it's my website. Okay, maybe I need to be working on my website and all that stuff. Okay, cool. Now I'm working on my website as my Facebook ads are running and I'm getting better. Cool. Once you have your website, what's the next thing of your website? Okay, maybe it's taking over your capture pages. Maybe it's taking over your thank you page. Okay, it's literally what are the action steps that you're going to continue to move yourself forward? Because again, I see way too many people when they start running Facebook ads, it's all about, okay, I'm going to stop everything else that I'm doing because I can't do anything else and I got to focus on Facebook ads. Great, that's fine. But once you have some of them running and you're starting to understand the concept, again, if you're looking at your ads every single day, spending 7 days a week looking at them and you're not doing anything else, you need to be taking those action steps that are going to get you closer to that result. Okay, that's your strategy. And that's the strategy that Elite Marketing Pro has, especially for the VIP members. You guys have a roadmap, okay? For those of you that are VIP members, you have a roadmap that's literally going to give you those action steps that you need to be taking, right? Okay, and that's the strategy. Okay, so identify that strategy. If you don't have that strategy, you need to get the strategy. Okay, the second thing that we want you guys to do is we want you guys to map out, okay, what your 2019 looks like, where you're at now, what the result is that you want to achieve, okay, and what are those action steps that you need to do, okay, and even if the action steps are only 4 basic action steps, okay, what are the little things that need to happen in between the first action step and the second action step? Okay, so let's say, for example, Facebook ads. Next thing is my website. Okay, cool. I got my Facebook ads. What do I have to do in between my Facebook ads to get to my website? Action plan. Okay, like, do you see what we're doing here, guys? Is we're helping you break it down to where you guys know specifically, not just in general of doing Facebook ads, but what do I need to do, the little things. Not just a website, what do I need to do in the little things, okay? Really starting to map out and break down not only your action plan, but really putting the strategy that you guys already have here in place to really get the result that you're looking to do. And the cool thing is really being a part of this community, it takes as much as staying plugged into the training that's already there, and identifying it where it is, and then you guys moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how many of you got value out of today's Daily Dose of Awesome? If you got value, just give us a hashtag value in the comments. That way we know that we did our job.
Yes.
And we know that you got value, and that way we can come in and give you a shout out.
Yeah, so Bart, you got some. Jan, thank you for sharing it. Yes, the roadmap definitely makes it easier when it knows what to do next. And the cool thing is you know, so it's not a matter of sitting back and saying, oh, I hope I'm doing this right.
Oh, I love what Jan just said, mixing up all the ingredients and then baking the cake, right? Yes. When you bake a cake, what are you given? You're given instructions, right? You have to follow those instructions. You don't want to skip any steps, right? You can't skip throwing the eggs in there.
It's not going to stick together,
work, right? So you want to make sure that you map that out, because your mapping of that, and I have kind of it right here that I'll show you guys. This is just a mini one
that's me.
This is Whit's handwriting, so you're not going to be able to read it.
It's chicken
But
scratch.
he has his bookends here, right? It's just right here.
Yep.
Right here, he's got his bookends of where we're at, where he wants to be, the major steps, and then he started doing the action steps in between. We want you guys to do this. This is your homework. Once you get it done, it's really simple, right? Once you get it done, take a selfie, post it in the EMP community, and just say that you have your Suckville to Awesome Town done, because that's exactly what it is. It's how to get yourself from Suckville to Awesome Town, and that's actually, I believe, trademarked by Tim Irway, is Suckville to Awesome Town. Yes. He's the one that taught us how to do this. And when you're able to identify what those steps are, to the best of your knowledge, you guys have no idea how easy it is to take action, because you have your plan in place.
Yep.
Okay?
And guys, even for if you're not VIP yet, definitely have a conversation with your coach, because you guys are going to be able to have something in place, like literally almost an action, like really an action plan.
That's exactly
just like what we just showed you right here. An actual roadmap of what are the next steps for me to do, and that's what we want everybody to be able to do. And I know a lot of you here that are joining us with us are already there, okay? But for those of you who are going to be watching this and you're not there yet, definitely have that conversation. Get on a call with the coach, so that way you guys can make that happen. But guys, hopefully you guys got value out of this. We did get a lot of value. Some shout outs real quick. Jan, thank you for your comments. Wim.
Is it Serum?
Serum?
Siren?
Hopefully we said that right.
Hopefully I said that right.
We had a 50-50 chance. Kirsten, thanks for jumping on. Bart, thank you, brother, for all your comments.
Yes,
let's see here.
Brian was on.
Yeah, Brian. Awesome, guys.
If we missed you,
sorry.
It's because you didn't comment.
Yes, because you didn't comment. That's right.
Yep.
Okay, guys. Well, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your week. I know the New Year's is coming up, so guys, be safe on New Year's. Absolutely. Daily Dose of Awesome is going to be live again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So again, if you do not have notifications turned on, definitely turn on notifications. That way everybody gets notified when we go live here inside the community.
You're welcome, Myra.
Yes.
And Julie, you're welcome.
Yes, awesome. Okay, guys, well, have a great rest of your week. Be safe this weekend.
If you're unable, talk to your coach. If you're not able to pay for VIP, talk to your coach. They'll be able to discuss different options with you. And help you get that game plan to at least get moving in one way or another.
Yeah, definitely just reschedule that. That way we can do it, because again, like there's a lot of different options out there that's going to get you at least getting the ball moving from where you're at to getting closer to that result.
Yeah.
Okay. And working yourself up to that VIP or whatever that may be, but definitely have that conversation with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome. Is it Thado? I think it's Thado.
Hopefully we say it right.
Yeah.
Man, I love your guys' names.
I know.
Okay, but guys, have a great rest of your week. Be safe this weekend. Have a great New Year.
Yes. Happy New Year. And hopefully you all had a Merry Christmas as well.
Yep. Okay, guys. Well, have a great rest of your day, and we will see you all soon.
See ya.